Dead by Daylight techs you need to know for Survivor. Now everybody plays Dead by Daylight for fun, right?
Right.
Well, these techs make the game a lot more fun on the Survivor side. First, we are going to be looking at how to do the sloppy stun. To do this, you have to stun the killer and instantly vault back towards them, hit them with a few cranks, and then run through them. Next, we got the sweet seduction tech.
I've seen comp players use this a lot when they run out of pallets to pre-drop.
To do this, you will need plot twists and be injured. And of course, have the killer chasing you. When you have nothing else you can do and are about to get down, use plot twists instead. And make sure you're wearing tight pants, otherwise the killer might look the other way. 9 times out of 10, they end up leaving the match. Next, we got the drive-through tech. To do this, you have to make the killer really want you first. Now, while you are running from them, vault a window and then have a relatively large wall on both sides of it. Then when the killer can see you, pretend to vault, but then just curve away. Normally, they just start taking your order a few times before they get fed up and leave. Then we got the CJ tech. This one's the easiest one. All you need is a killer goofy enough to fall for it, a survivor on the ground, a flashlight, and a pallet near said survivor. When the killer decides to go for you instead of picking up the survivor, stun them, then vault over the pallet. If the killer happens to decide now's a good time to break the pallet, the game's gonna tell them to shove it and pick up the survivor instead. And this time you can vault back over and get a blind, leading to a flash save. Next we got the FOV tech. I don't know how to do this one, so look at another video. Then we got the Dwight. To do this you have to have Dwight on. No exceptions. When you load into a match, just sit in a locker. Once your teammates have all disconnected and died, go ahead and claim the hatch for yourself. Then for our final tech we have the Wet Willy. But this tech is pretty strong, so I wouldn't suggest using it unless you want the killer to DC. First you need a flashbang, and a survivor on the ground, and a comp killer. Wait for them to go for the pickup, and go for a flashbang save. Only this time, you want to smack the killer's willy before the flash explodes. You can see a bunch of creators doing this, including Zerbs. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, consider dropping a follow and checking out my other platforms. I would really appreciate it.